Yeah, Outdoors Nest. It's the first serious snowfall of 2024. All this was green the other day. As you can see, it is now white. And everyone's inside except for us. And these people. What are these people doing out here? Go back indoors. Anyway, we're headed to a spot in the woods. We're gonna have some lunch. And we're also gonna check out the woods in the wintertime. During I guess this is technically a blizzard. I don't think I'd call it a blizzard, I'd just call it snow. But it's supposed to stop tomorrow sometime. So we'll see what it does, but anyway, we're almost to the woods. So. We're here. It's quite snowy. I see tracks. So someone has been around, but probably not super recent. Whew. Yeah, so I'm carrying a lot, and I'm dressed pretty thickly. So, my usual way in here. Whew, that's me huffing and puffing. So, we're gonna look for a spot in the wild woods. Just have a little bit of lunch. So let's look for a good spot, sit down, and enjoy ourselves for an afternoon. This might be dog tracks, but I actually think they're deer. If they were dog, I'd probably see the owner's tracks somewhere. Anyway, maybe we'll see a deer. I mean, there's no way I can turn this camera on in time if I do see one. Usually when I see them, they're leaping off somewhere. But these are fresh, like it's dirt. Hasn't been covered by the snow yet. Let's follow them. Maybe it'll lead us to a lunch spot. Okay, it's been like 30 seconds since that last clip, and I did see a deer. So I'm gonna go this way. And we're gonna hope we can get it on film. So didn't like run too fast. You thought we were done with deer hunting, didn't you? Oh, there it is. There's two of them. No, maybe there's just one. Let's keep going and see how far we get. Yeah, you can see it. It's in there. Alright, we'll keep following them. Okay, this is the fresh track. Yeah, there might be two of them. I think I can see two sets of prints here. Like I said, I just saw the deer that made them. So. Maybe they'll slow down and let's get a little closer. Maybe not. Here. Huh, okay. There's a house over there, I don't want to be. trail. Huh. Well, I've lost sight of them, but that's kind of cool. It makes me wonder, like, when I'm in here and there's no snow, like how many deer are like actually around me that I can't see. So, well, that was cool. Not unexpected at all. And a lot of these are the walking people trails. As you can see, deer like them too. But it looks like they go a little off trail here. Me and the deer are the only trails I'm seeing in here. Like, I don't know if anybody else is out in the wildwoods today. So, okay, well, I'm gonna turn the camera off when the battery dies or the memory card fills up or whatever. And then gonna find a spot where we'll be out of the way to have a little picnic or a cookout or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I'm gonna let the rice soak a bit and then we'll fire it up. Lunch today is going to be basically something very similar to what I did last time. Canned chicken, rice, and then for flavoring we've got savory marsala. Probably gonna only use like half of that. And I used less rice this time because a cup of rice was too much rice. I haven't seen those deer come back. I don't expect them to unless they like chicken and rice. I don't think they do. At any rate. Yeah, so I used to go rabbit hunting when I was a kid. And that is like the last time I have spent any length of time in the woods when it was like snowing. It's interesting. I don't know what to say about it. I know obviously in the warmer months you got leaves all over everything, so it's a lot harder to see any distance. So it makes, having a discreet little camp or picnic, I should say, kind of difficult. Like, I don't know if that's a trail. Like, I don't know if anybody will walk on it. I don't know if I'll hear them. You'd think you'd hear the snow crunching, but not necessarily. So anyway, I haven't seen any like human tracks, fresh ones anyway, since I got in here. So I don't think I'll be interrupted or bothered or bother anyone else. So. Yeah, snow. Not much else to say about it, really. I'm pretty sure it won't light that tree on fire. Pretty sure. Pretty confident. I've got everything's a little tighter today. I could throw everything in that bag conceivably and run away for some reason. I'm also going to try to keep stirring this, which should keep it from burning on the bottom. And we're only going to cook it for like 15 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I haven't yet figured out how to like hold this camera and do that at the same time, so you'll just have to take my word for it that I did all that. I think what I'm going to have to do is get some kind of thing where I can leave the camera alone for a bit, but I'll do that later. And nobody wants to hear about camera stuff. So. Alright, so the rice got close enough. So I added the whole can of chicken, maybe half of the Campbell's savory marsala. I licked the little thing here, the dip or whatever it is. But I don't think I like the flavor, so I don't know how this is going to go. Anyway, to keep it from burning, I need to keep stirring it, so I'm going to be doing that. Alright, I'm calling it done. I got some more water for tea in a bit. Take my camp spoon apart here. Alright, taste test. I don't like the flavoring. I looked at the ingredients. It's got like wine in it. Some wine flavoring. I don't like that. If I can taste the wine in something, it's not good. But anyway, I can eat this, and I will. No, it's still going. Thought it might have gone out. I'm also trying to like use it up because it's got just enough to like be usable, but I wouldn't take it for any length of time because I know I'd run out on the trip. So I'm kind of trying to use it up doing one of these little picnic things. But so anyway, all right, I'm gonna eat this. And I've definitely determined this is like a dinner thing. Like I wouldn't, like I said in the last video, I'm sort of just testing out things for the road trips, and this is definitely like a dinner meal in some place that I don't think I'm gonna have to leave quickly. So I'm thinking the hero of the road is going to be like dry food, canned food, stuff you can eat really without much preparation. This is a lot of work, frankly, for what I'm getting. But I don't know, it's fun to do, so I'll keep doing it. But I wonder if those deer are going to come back. Probably not. A little racket I'm making. Anyway, okay, I'm going to eat this and then wait for my tea to boil. I couldn't finish it. It was too gross. I put the rest of it back in its pouch. I think what I'll do is later I'll stir it into something. Because I was saying it tasted nasty, but I didn't like follow the cooking instructions, so I think it's just there's just too much of it for what I put in. If that makes any sense. Like it's just too powerful. The flavor is just all I can taste is that wine, the processed packaged wine flavor, and it's just gross. But anyway, I ate what I could of it, and I just I thought about dumping it out, but I'm not. This isn't, let's not make a mess out here, So no, when I leave this place, there will be just my footprints and whatever you call it when you sit down and spread out. Footprints. It's just my footprints. Once I leave this place, it'll just be my footprints here, so I'm not going to dump anything or leave anything like that, so because that would be rude. But I'm also not going to finish that stuff, so like it's making me kind of sick. Like I won't be able to eat later if I finish that. It's just too much, too powerful. So if I use that flavor again, and I won't, I'll use way less of it. I'm actually thinking what would be better is just, straight rice and beans or something like that. I don't know. Forget the canned chicken, because frankly the canned chicken ain't that great either. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe on the road this will be like a dinner thing, and if that, this is, like I said, this is a bit of a production for, frankly, not the first word in fine dining. So anyway, most of me is pretty warm. My feet are getting cold. I don't know how much longer I'm going to hang out in here. I think I'm going to finish my tea and then follow my tracks out of here and call that an outdoors thing. If we see or come across anything cool in the meantime, we'll stop and check it out. But now I can kind of feel the chill setting in. What time is it anyway? Let's see. Just about 3 o'clock, so probably gonna get dark in another hour and a half. I'll be gone well before then. That's not even an issue. So hopefully I will come up with a better idea than for next week's video, rather than just going out into the woods and having a picnic in a weird place. I was thinking like blizzard picnic would be kind of cool, but I don't know. For science reasons, I don't completely understand. When you use a propane tank, when you burn it, like the outside of the canister gets extremely cold. So I had mine in the snow there to kind of prop it up, and it's now got this stuck to it. So I've been scraping it off. I was gonna whack it against the tree, but something about slamming a propane tank against a tree doesn't seem like a good idea. So I don't know, that might go back in the bag wet, but it got me thinking, everything is covered in snow and wet, and it's just a wet time. So, yeah, picnicking in the middle of a blizzard in the woods is you're gonna get wet a little bit. So if I do this again, and I'm not saying I will or won't, I'm gonna have to come up with ways to counteract that. What I do wish I had was like a trash bag or something I could just throw my used gross stuff in instead of just the backpack, which I'm gonna have to take out and dry out and all that fun stuff. So again, you do these things so you can learn these things now and know when the stakes are pretty low. So, like, I'm within walking distance of my house. So. If I went out and far away and tried to do something and found out some deep flaw in my plan, you know, I'd be more of a pickle than I normally would be. So that's the fun of doing stuff. I haven't seen any deer. I guess they didn't want any gross chicken rice dishes. Can't blame them. Anyway, I put some snow in my tea so it would cool faster, because I think I've said this before, but this mug keeps it scalding hot for a long time, which is sometimes that's what you want and sometimes it's really not what you want. So, I suppose I could just, you know, pour the water in before it gets boiling, but that would be too clever. Snow's coming down now. I don't think it was snowing when I came in here, but now it started up again. So. Alright, we'll stand around here for a bit longer and then make our way back. Alright, we made it out. That wasn't difficult, but maybe a blizzardy walk around the Y Woods is in order someday. But I've packed too much crap to want to do that. It's late and my feet are cold, so let's go out and get a good look at the cemetery that abuts the Y Woods. Hope the camera battery doesn't die at the last minute, because frankly I don't think I have the patience to change it. So. Boy, look at that. Reminds me of the last paragraph in that James Joyce story of the dead. I'm not even going to try to quote it, but you should look it up. Worth a read. I don't know about the rest of the story, but that last paragraph is a banger. So. Probably one of the better views of the entire town of Bennington, to be quite honest. So, as I've stated before, I think that's where the cemetery people throw the sort of where they go in and they toss things like flower pots and ornaments and all that they take from the graves here. So anyway, let's see if I can get to the bottom of this hill without falling on my ass. That'll be entertaining. I think I got it. The real danger is going to be the sidewalk, because I've had these shoes on for a while and the tread's largely worn off them, so it's a little slippery. But alright, I've basically made it out. So I'm going to call that the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.